And welcome back, my friends. I am in the kitchen garden and I am doing a major harvest on the Thai basil over there. Sage has been growing like crazy. Rosemary and thyme, and also some, I can't think of it. But here's my basket. It is full to the gills. Like I said, I have thyme. I did some Mexican tarragon, rosemary. What else did I harvest? Oh, and all the sage is on the bottom. But I definitely wanted to get some Mexican tarragon. And I also harvested Thai basil. But while I was out here, I figured I would just put the seeds in a cup that I found, take it in the house, and I could put the seeds in a bag. And I harvested this much of Thai basil. So I am starting to harvest a lot of my herbs. And cilantro. I did pick some cilantro too while I was out here, but I have enough to play with, so I have a ton of rosemary in here. Same with thyme. I don't even know if I could grab it all just to show you. Let me see. I cut it, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. Look at all of that. It's falling everywhere, and you can see the sage down in there. So this storm that I was speaking of in my previous videos, I think it was Monday, and then they said it was coming Tuesday, and now not so much. It's supposed to start Tuesday night and rain for like a couple days while flooding and whatnot. So yep, all got rushed into harvest and the storm didn't even come. But let me show you what it looks like after you harvest. See that big opening right there? It has a lot of seeds on it. I left a lot for the bumblebees. Not sure if Thai basil will come back and grow zone 7B. So if anyone knows that, let me know, because now that it has that big opening, I feel like I need to chop that down. The rosemary was climbing all the way up the wall, so I took a major chunk out of that. And the cilantro, the sage is coming all the way out to here, all the way over to here. So there's plenty to spare. As you can see, there's tons. That sage is enormous. So I chopped a lot of that. What else have I done? I didn't get German thyme yet. And I didn't touch my St. John's wort yet, but just a quickie little video. As far as the mammoth basil is concerned, I'm probably going to harvest that and turn it into pesto and leave one. My roommate's like, "You're butchering everything," when not really. But anyway, he doesn't know the idea of preserving your herbs. He just thinks it looks pretty. So I butchered my chives before. Probably about a month or so ago, month and a half ago. I gave them a great big haircut, and look at this. They're already back. So it's time to start preserving your herbs. And on the dehydrator right now, I have some lemon basil. I have some raspberry leaves for tea. I did do a video on harvesting a bunch of peppers out of there, and I did weed some of it last night, but I was getting chewed alive by the mosquitoes. But the tomatoes are doing good, peppers are doing good. I'm just not sure about this crazy raspberry plant, because this is one and it's growing like that, so I'm not sure if I have to prune that. I have to look into that. And the pepper plants are doing great over here. Lots of buds. And it absolutely is amending the soil here for the plans I have for next year. But today's video, I do have a video on herbs and how I usually do it. So these herbs here are going to go for two things. Dehydrator to fill up my jars. And I'm going to make some specialty oils with these herbs. So I will bring you along when I make that video. But yeah, so lots of Thai basil, which I was really concerned I wasn't going to get to in time, because it going to seed, and also am saving seeds. And then cilantro, lots of rosemary, lemon thyme, tarragon, sage, all in this pot here, and it is full. So needless to say, that's what I'm up to. I'm harvesting some of my herbs. Like I said, the storm's going to come tonight, so I have a lot of preserving to do tomorrow, so it's fine if it rains, just as long as it doesn't flood, which is what they're calling for. But I'm going to put some things on the dehydrator, and I am going to make the infused oil, so stay tuned for that video. And yeah, just harvesting some herbs, which is a lot, and I harvested some last night as well. What did I harvest? Lemon, basil, I'm trying to think, I don't know, it's on the dehydrator. I'll do an updated video. But yeah, stay tuned for the infused oil that I'm going to make from some of the herbs that I harvested. Yeah, that should be a pretty fun video to do together. So, all right, everyone. If you know, oh yeah, here's all my seeds from last night. Oh, I know what I harvested. I harvested mammoth basil. All the seeds are off the mammoth basil. They're in here, so this will go into something else and will dry. And while I was over here, I spotted 2 banana peppers that I forgot. But anyway, I'm over at the kitchen garden. The flowers love it over here, so do the herbs. They just really do well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I need to go back to harvesting. I think I'm going to take that piece out of the Thai basil, harvest that last piece, and get a little bit of the German thyme, and I think I'm going to call that a day, because I have lots to do. So there's my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one. God bless.